Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am delighted to welcome you to the Python Conference Asia Pacific or Pycon APAC 2024, empowered by Python, at the main hall of Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama, Yogyakarta, October 25th to 27th, 2024. For your information, Pycon APAC is a volunteer-run, not-for-profit annual conference centered around the Python programming language. The conference aims to provide a venue where the Python programming language and surrounding technologies can be explored, discussed, and exercised. And this 2024 Pycon APAC is hosted in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, please accept my greeting. Welcome to Yogyakarta, Indonesia. My name is Fadila. It is an honor for me to introduce and welcome the guests at our table. The Board of Directors of Python Software Foundation, Mrs. Jokting Ho, Mrs. Georgie Kerr, Mr. Baekwon Han, good morning. Good morning to our keynote speakers, Mrs. Marietta Wijaya and Mr. Anthony Shaw. To all the organizers, our committee chairman of Pycon APAC 2024, Mr. Lutfi Zuhri. Director of Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Yogyakarta, Widya Priyahita Puji Budoyo Empol SC. Also, we welcome all the presenters and participants of Pycon APAC 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to listen to the welcome speech delivered by the committee chairman of Pycon APAC 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Lutfi Zuhri.
For this one is okay. My slide, please. Okay, thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum. This is a special edition of Pycon in Indonesia. It's now Pycon APAC. Jadi pakai bahasa Inggris ya. So for the time being, talking in English is probably rare for us. Even for Pycon Indonesia, we usually like 30% English, but now it's like more than 90% English. Right? So I hope, well, most of you are still Indonesian here, but lots of participants are from other countries. So I hope you can talk to each other, commingle, and well, let's make friends. Makes a lot of friends, right? So on behalf of Python Jogja, Pyjo, and Python Indonesia, we welcome you to Yogyakarta or Jogja. I know that we'll find it hard to pronounce, right? We even have harder names. The longer names, right? It's Yogyakarta Hadiningrat. It's not harder. So Yogyakarta is still hard. Okay, so Jogja. Okay, it's okay. And the name of this university, if you find it hard to pronounce, it's just UNU Jogja. Right? The longer name is like Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama. Okay, it's hard. So UNU Jogja is okay. Next slide, please. Welcome to Jogja. For your information, this temple is not in Jogja. It's in Central Java. But yeah, you know it's in Jogja, it's okay. The other temple in Prambanan is also not in Jogja. It's also in Central Java, but it's also okay. But the rest of the popular places are usually in Jogja. We are a pretty squarish city, so we have superpower that we can easily tell where north is. That's north. Just in case you ask for direction and where's the toilet? Oh, it's on the north. Okay, north is over there. Yeah. We don't reply by left or right. We say north, south, east, west, right? Next. We're really thankful for the support by Python Software Foundation. It's insane how PSF support the community throughout entire countries in the world, and really grateful for that. We also welcome all the PSF directors and lots of organizers from Asia Pacific countries. We hope that the organizer here can commingle and talk with organizers throughout the APEC countries, not even APEC, like lots of other countries too. I don't know how you find us. It's a bit hard, right? But it should be easy. Like, if you ask, where is Indonesia? It's the country next to Bali, so you can easily find it. Next. Yeah, this is what will be the material for Georgia and Marietta. We will introduce what PSF is, what PSF does, and how we can help, how we can contribute, how we can also help expand the Python community in the world. So it's not like, okay, we're Indonesia, we're like fourth biggest country and no one even heard of us. So what about doing things that make people heard of us? So like contributing to Python, maybe like, I see that no, it's like we have Sprint, and most Indonesians don't know what Sprint is. So probably we can start here. Like we have call for Sprint like few weeks back, and we only got three projects, and I don't know how many people contribute, but well, even it's a small step. I hope it's a step in the right direction. So I hope even if we start lots of new things here, I hope that you can like starting things in Indonesia. Thanks. And thanks to our sponsors. The second one is Jublia. Next, we have apps, official apps for this event. Next slide, please. This is for Android. And next slides. Next slide, please. It's for iOS. If you haven't downloaded the app, please download it. Lots of information will be provided there, including the snack. If you miss it, we just announced snack. That's like the most important part of this morning, right? And then lunch. Don't forget lunch, and lots of interesting thing will be announced through the apps. Next slide. And thanks to our good sponsor, Henge and Suradata. They also have booths. They also have sessions. Please join them. They also have they will walk around with they have their own particular uniform, so you can talk to them. So you can they offer lots of interesting things. Like Henge is having some opportunity for internship in Japan. I know that you want to like at least have an experience of work in Japan. So let's give him a try. And for Churadata, there is only one guy here. He's the speaker still, so you can help him. You can talk to him, and you can help him in his booth because he's like alone from Japan. No one else with him. So let's give him a hand. Next slide. And thanks to JetBrain and Kiskas, our silver sponsors. If you notice, there is a concerning lack of Indonesian companies in our sponsors list. I hope it changes soon, right? Right, guys, right? It's like, okay, it's Pycon APAC, but well, even started from like a few years back, not so many Indonesian companies sponsoring. It's always the big cloud companies and overseas companies. I hope like companies in Indonesia will also start to support us. Next slide. This is also really important. This is our patron. It's like the most patron we ever have. 6 people, right? Muhammad Andika, Jimati Snack, Skoyo, Mana Mutirada is here, Atira, Mas Rizky. Thank you very much for all your support. Yeah. Next slide. And also special thanks for our venue partner, UNU Yogyakarta, for all the support. It's been a great building, right? And yeah, it's been a nice place, and I hope you guys enjoy it. They have like lots of interesting stuff to explore. They really design this in a particular way. They even have like this part, eastern part, you can see the sunrise. Probably you won't be here on sunrise, right? But you can enjoy the sunset like in 5:30 later in this part of the building. Next. This is the building. We even bothered. That's billboard will only last for like 4 days, but yeah, worth it. Next slide, please. You can follow us in our social media. I don't even put all of them here, but this is the update on Instagram. We're pretty active in Twitter too. Please follow the latest news in Instagram story. And we recently have WhatsApp channel, but mainly we will inform stuff in our official app. So please install it because all the important information will be there. Next slide. This is the billboard that I put in, and I want you guys to give a round of applause to appreciate everyone that make these things possible. The keynote speakers, all the speakers, sponsors, venue partner. Really, thank you for all this, and we hope we can collab for more things in the future. Next, and the last time, this is from the dinner tonight. I don't know if Scott is here. You wear a really interesting jacket. This is from Pycon. Python, I think, right? From a few years back, yeah. There was a really good quote that I think really represent Python. This came for the language, stay for the community. I know exactly that you won't remember all the talks here, but that's not even important. You can watch it on YouTube. We will upload it on YouTube months or 2 months later. But what matters now is that we are now here getting along together, right? So make friends, make a lot of friends. I don't know what the future brings for us here, but I hope this event can bring a lot of good things for us. So thank you very much, and please enjoy the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lutfi. We are now going to listen to the welcome speech delivered by Director of Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Yogyakarta. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Widya Priyahita Puji Budoyo. Or maybe we can wait a minute. Okay, please welcome the representative of Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Yogyakarta.
Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I think I will just use this one then. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Uni Yogyakarta. Actually, I'm representing our counselor, our rector, Mr. Widya Priyahita Puji Budoyo, because he just have another agenda today and he cannot attend to this event. My name is Fajar Siddiq Abdullah. I am 30 years old and I am the Vice Rector of Research and Innovations. Actually, I just come back from Sweden 2 years ago. I continue my master studies in Innovation Management at KTH Royal Institute of Technology in Sweden. Out of nowhere, our counselor called me to help to accelerate this new university with a new vision to be a future-oriented university. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Yogyakarta, it is our great pleasure to welcome you all to the Pycon Asia Pacific Conference 2024 here in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. We are truly honored to serve and host the official venue partner for this distinguished event, marking Indonesia's very first opportunity to host Pycon Asia Pacific Conference, milestone that would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of the Python community and organizers. Since the inception in 2010, Pycon APAC has been a leading forum in Asia Pacific region for developers, data scientists, engineers, technology enthusiasts who share a passion for Python. The fact that Yogyakarta was chosen as this year's host following the competitive voting process is a great achievement, not only for our community, but also for our nations. We feel deeply honored to welcome you to our city, to our university for these occasions. Today, we are delighted to be joined by esteemed keynote speakers, Mrs. Mariata Wijaya, a Python core developer, and also Mr. Anthony Shaw, Python advocacy lead at Microsoft, who have both contributed significantly to the Python language and its global community. We also privileged to welcome members of the board of directors from Python Software Foundations, Mrs. Georgie Kerr, and also Mr. Bai Kwon Han, and last, Mrs. Chek Ting Ho. Their leadership and dedication have been instrumental in advancing Python and making events like Pycon APAC possible. I want to introduce a little bit about University of Jakarta. Actually, President Jokowi eager to encourage one university in Indonesia to be a symbol of global partnership and friendship across global friendship of Indonesians friends, inviting a lot of country members to establish a new university in Indonesia to be the future-oriented university. And University of Jakarta is chosen to play that role, and we invite a lot of collaborations. First with United Arab Emirates, we just have a commitment with them to build the MBZ College for Future Studies to be launched next year in 2025. That College for Future Studies will focusing on the future-oriented studies like AI and then sustainability, robotics, data science, and everything. And then we also to collaborate with Russia. We are in the communications to establish a new college called Russia School of Atomic Energy. So we see that the future is about the energy, sustainable energy, and atomic energy is one of the options. And the implementations of atomic energy is also massive in medical science, and also agriculture can be pushed further to get the best productions of agriculture, medical science, and everything. And then also just 2 months ago, we have a meeting with His Excellency Sandip Chakravorty, which is the ambassador of India. And we have a discussion with him, and we try to propose new idea to build and establish India-Indonesia School of Food Security. Because this year is a monumental year for Indonesia and India. This is the 75th bilateral friendship between Indonesia and India. And we see that India is a very big population in the world, and they have a very successful journey in promoting food security. And last but not least, we also try to establish a partnership with China. So also like 1.5 months ago, a professor from China, Prof. Su, he is from Central South University. He is an expert in metallurgy science. And if you can see that Indonesia is the biggest nickel producer in the world, and we have a lot of nickel smelters in Morowali in Sulawesi. We try to accelerate more by providing the best quality of human resource in nickel and metallurgy science. So that is a lot of strategic programs in University of Jakarta. So these 2 years accelerations we have been, so in 2022, we only have about like 20 partners, both from industries and also from government. 2 years accelerations with a young team. Right now we have more than 300 partners across the globe, so from abroad and also from Indonesia. It is a very high achievement for us. And University of Jakarta is also have a mission to be the future professional hub and future-oriented university. We try to achieve that by collaborating with international partners like UAE, and also we have some collaborations with some Indonesia multinational companies. So that is a little bit introductions. Maybe you don't know yet about University of Jakarta before, even when I'm come back to Indonesia and our chancellor asked me to help this university. I'm not really know about this university because I come from Gajah Mada University, but it is very, very nice journey for us to help to accelerate this very, very nice university with a young vibe and innovative vibe. It is very, very nice to have you all guys in this forum. I would like to also recognize Bapak Raden Lutfi Zukri Muhammadi, representing Python Indonesia, Python Yogyakarta, and serving as a chairman of the Pycon APAC 2024. His dedications with his team and leadership, along with the efforts of the entire organizing team, have been invaluable in bringing this event to Yogyakarta and ensuring its success. This year's Pycon APAC has brought together an impressive lineup. I think it's more than 80 speakers from 13 different countries. And we are thrilled to see over 550 participants joining us today here in Yogyakarta and also tomorrow. This gathering exemplifies the strength and unity of the Python community worldwide, and we are grateful to witness such a remarkable exchange of ideas and expertise. For UNU Yogyakarta, hosting Pycon 2024 is not only privilege but also testament to our commitment to innovations, academic excellence, and fostering global collaborations. As we look to the future, UNU Yogyakarta are enthusiastic about exploring further collaboration with Python and Python community, whether in research, educational initiative, or any projects that align with our shared values of technological advancement and community engagement. Once again, thank you to everyone for you to joining us today in Yogyakarta. I encourage you to take this opportunity to connect, share knowledge, and build relationships that will strengthen our community. Let us make the most of this gathering and continue driving innovations in Python for the benefit of our communities and the world. Thank you and welcome to Pycon Asia Pacific Conference 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will continue to the next session. However, before we move further to the next agenda, we would like to thank our general sponsors of Pycon APAC 2024. Python Software Foundation, Juplia, Henge, Juradeta, JetBrains, and Kiskas. Please give your big applause to our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now continuing our meeting to discuss the next agenda, which is to hear the keynote speeches that two special speakers will deliver. Who are they? Well, the first speaker is Mr. Anthony Shaw. He's working as a Python advocacy lead at Microsoft. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Anthony Shaw.